Hi there YouTube, Mark Vergeer here, and I'm doing a small video response to Longboy's Post 1975's video, in which he asks us what game reminds us of our first home computer, but not necessarily be your most favorite game. And that's actually this. Whoops. It's Philips VideoPack number 2. Number 2. It's a Philips VideoPack number 1, and it's a racing game, a spin-out game, and a cryptogram game. And yeah, this basically reminds me a lot of the Odyssey 2 or the Philips VideoPack. While it is not necessarily a home computer system, it did feature a keyboard, and it had aspirations to become a home computer system. Actually, there was a basic expansion cartridge with a tape deck interface that allowed you to program the system in BASIC. So yeah, this game, it's a very basic racing game. This one, it's a very basic racing game where you just have to pass all the white cars as fast as possible, not crashing into them. There's a timer going down, and your score goes up the faster you go. There's actually a couple of speeds, and you can go pretty fast, and the pattern of the cars is actually quite at a certain speed. The pattern of the cars is actually quite predictable, so you have like a specific set of movements that you have to continuously do, and you get perfect scores. And the other one, Spin Out, which is a kind of super sprint-like racing game where you actually have two speeds and two cars with a top-down view, and you basically have to make 3 laps or something. And the first one, completing the laps, is the winner. And then you have Cryptogram, which is a kind of a how do you say that? A word game. You have to type in a word that fits on the top line, and if you press enter, it scrambles them, and you get to guess the word by typing in some letters, and well, it's basically a word game, and there's a limited number of tries you can have. Yeah, what else I would like to show is the fact that while this is actually the European style cartridge case, and basically it is a kind of a compact cassette case with the cards looking like this. The US cards look like this, and basically they are of the same dimensions, but these are cardboard boxes, and the games themselves are contained in well, this little area. The cards themselves are identical, and they actually play on both systems, so you can actually see that they are identical. There's no issues playing the European games on the American system, and vice versa. I got this from Maximum RD actually. The thing is that the art style of both the systems, these are actually, a lot of them used watercolors, and I actually have a little booklet that contains all the original paintings without the letterings on top, and they're actually quite well done, and high quality case, and you could actually stack them up like that, and you had the names in the back here, and the manual. Let me show you the manual, and this actually was the first title that we got, so it's not necessarily and the manual's always in multiple languages, and it's not necessarily my favorite game, but we played it a lot, basically because it was multiplayer. So yeah, you need only the race game actually was single player. You have to take turns, but yeah, but basically the manual looked like that, and screenshots and in different languages. And let me show you. Oh yeah, and it slits into the top lid very easily, and it is contained like that. The manuals from the American versions. Oh, and here you actually have a look at the system. This is what the Odyssey 2 looked like, also the video pack. But yeah, the art, that's what the art is much more psychedelic with the Odyssey 2, and the thing is that a lot of the texts that are on there, they always have exclamation marks. I believe every line basically is supposed to end in an exclamation mark. There's one there, and I think there's there are some lines that aren't ending in exclamation marks, but that's the running gag. But yeah, I mean, they look very psychedelic, almost like from the 60s, whereas these look like from the 80s, 70s perhaps this. And let's take a look at the manual, because the manual is stored over here. Let me see, oh yeah, and here we have a nice little psychedelic text. Let's take a look at the manual. And of course the manual is just as big as the other manual, but it is in color, and it features color screenshots and stuff. So in a way they did improve the manuals, a higher quality manual. Look at that, isn't that cool? And they did away with that and produced simpler manuals for the PAL systems, but had the plastic cases. And I think I actually would have, preferred this. Yeah, of course, cardboard boxes are a lot less durable. There's some sticker residue on here. But still, I mean, they look very nice. There's no way to tell what the title of the game is other than this, so you have to set it up like so in a bookcase. Of course, this can only be shown like this. Yeah, both have their cons and pros, but yeah, I guess the video pack number 1 is actually the game, while not your favorite, most reminds me of my first home computer system. a rather intriguing question. And if you can see, winter has not arrived in my neck of the woods yet. I mean, it's a super sunny day. I have to go outside and fit some winter tires to my car. At least I go to the garage, to the shop, and let them be fixed. So yeah, I may actually go out for a small walk. I've been feeling a bit under the weather lately, so yeah, it'll be good to get out and enjoy some of the sunshine. So yeah, Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon. Indeed, the system is suffering from PlayStation 3-itis. System updates. A couple of YouTube's videos later, I'm still on the update, and I'm watching YouTube on the iPad, and